Привет! Ну что, продолжим? Last time you learned how to introduce yourself in Russian. And today we'll look into some common Russian names and the ways you can write your own name in Russian. But first, let's check your understanding of the previous lesson. Let's imagine we've just met in a formal situation. Say we're both taking part in some professional networking event. So, how would you approach me in a formal way? You can say this, for example. Меня зовут Ольга. А как вас зовут? Очень приятно. Great job! Let's try it again. This time, I am approaching you in an informal situation. Say, we're both at a birthday party of our common friend. Привет! Меня зовут Ольга. А как тебя зовут? Приятно познакомиться. Awesome! I'm sure you did great. Remember to choose just one way of speaking, formal or informal. Вы, здравствуйте, or ты and привет, and maintain it throughout the conversation. For more details, refer to the previous lesson, please. Now, let's get to talking about names. I bet you've been wondering about how you can say and write your name in Russian. Here is the first way of doing it, and it's pretty reliable. Just think of some famous person with the same name as yours. Find them in the Wikipedia and switch the language of the article to Russian. Say your name is William. Here's an article about William Shakespeare, and this is how you spell your name in Russian. William. Another option is to rely on your ear. For example, some English names would sound pretty much the same in Russian, only with the Russian pronunciation. Brad Pitt in Russian is Brad Pitt. Elvis Presley is Elvis Presley. Marilyn Monroe. Agatha Christie. Donald Trump. Steven Spielberg. You'll have fun with that. You might have certain difficulties with the J sound, like in the names Jack, Jessica, Virginia. This sound doesn't exist in Russian, and it's usually made of two letters, D and J. So these names would be usually written this way: Jack, Jessica, Virginia, George, Justin, and so on. Another tricky sound for Russian is W. For instance, today the name William is mostly translated as William, but before you could also see it spelled as William. Here are some common English and Spanish names and the way you write them in Russian. Anna, Mary, Maria, Martina, Emily, Emma, Michelle, София, Tracy, Paula, Elizabeth, Carmen, Jennifer, Linda, Charlotta, Victoria, Isabella, Margaret, Samantha, Barbara, Amber, Sharon, Susan, Amy, Tina. And now male names: Henry, Gary, Alex, John, Kevin, Austin, Oscar, Ben, Ryan, Sean, Richard, Charles, Carlos, Jose, Juan, Diego, Miguel, Pablo, Fernando, Lucas, Mark, Edward, Louis, David, Paul, Tom, James, Roy, Raymond, Oliver, Frank, Francisco, Antonio, Manuel. There are many names that exist and sound very similar in different languages. Such names are Anna, Maria, Victoria, Christina, Sofia, Victor. Other names would sound different, but still recognizable in Russian, like Margarita, Елизавета, Екатерина, Елена, Юлия, Петр, Эдуард, Александр, Данила, Григорий, Андрей, Николай. And some names do repeat in different languages but sound pretty different as well. Such names in Russian would be Svetlana, Larisa, Ivan, Fyodor, Pavel, Mikhail, Евгений, Егор, Яков, Матвей. Ну что, как тебя зовут? How does your name sound in Russian? Go ahead and try to write down your name in Russian. Then, if possible, check it out in Wikipedia too. And then leave a comment to my question below, like this. Меня зовут. Also, take into account that because it's a different alphabet, a different set of symbols, a different code, you might have several different options of writing your name in Russian. And all of them may be correct. Just choose the one that sounds the best to you and go with it. Next time, we'll look specifically into Russian names, and you'll see how they may have several different forms. And you'll find out why you might mispronounce some common Russian names.